Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we are unboxing a Tokina Cinema ATX wide-angle zoom lens made for 4K and especially made for super 35mm cameras like the Blackmagic cameras or the FS7 or the C300 or C100. So, what's in the box? Just open it and the first thing we find is a small black bag. With this bag you can transport your lens if you don't use it. Then there's a little sheet of paper where something is written on it, but it's not so important. Then we find some stuff which keeps it dry while shipping, you can throw away. And here we have a lens hood. Wait a minute, here it is, a lens hood. Keeps sunlight out of the lens. And now have a look into the box. Here we see the lens and we see this little part here. Just put it away, open it, and it's a zoom pin, a blue zoom pin. Later on we show what's going on with it. And now come back and let's fetch the lens. It's heavily stuck into the box. It's a little bit heavy to get it out. Put it away, and here we see the rest is only packing material, so we can give it away and concentrate on the items. So here comes the lens. It's a little bit heavy. It's 700 gram in the EF mount version, and it feels very solid. It's full of metal. It's no plastic, not at all. Let's have a closer look. We have the manual focus ring first. In the middle we have the zoom ring, manual zoom ring, and the last ring is the aperture ring. It regulates the amount of light falling on your chip. The front diameter of the lens is 77mm for filters and 84mm at all. In the back we have an EF mount. In this version there's also a micro four third mount lens type available. Before we go on and use the lens, we protect it. How do we do that? I add an ultraviolet protection filter in front of the lens. It keeps the blue light out, makes a little bit nicer pictures, and it helps to protect the front glass of the lens. But now it's time for the blue zoom pin. That's the pin I use to regulate my zoom. The zoom ring has little holes. There I screw the zoom pin in, and now I can move the zoom ring very easy. You see, it's going very smooth. Time for practice. Here we have a Blackmagic production camera, a 4K camera as you all know, and in front of it there's a Canon photo lens. First, of course, we have to remove the lens to add the other. The Blackmagic production camera has a super 35mm chip inside, so it's ideal for our Cinema ATX lens. The lens has a red dot and the camera has a red dot on its mount. So if you bring the red dots together, it's very easy to mount the lens on the camera. You don't need any fourth. It's going very easy, it makes click and it fits. The lens looks really nice on the Blackmagic production camera. So now we add some professional stuff. For example, a follow focus. It fits perfect to the ATX lens. Fix it, and now here you can move the focus. It goes very smooth. It feels like quality made in Japan. Now we move the zoom ring and oh, we have a little problem because the zoom pin crashes with our follow focus. So we can't use the whole range, but it's not a problem. We just remove the zoom pin and looking for another hole. There are 6 holes in the zoom ring. Because it's better for use, we decide to add the zoom ring on the right side of the camera. There are enough holes. And we screw in the zoom pin And now we can work with two hands. With the right hand, I zoom in and I zoom out. And with the left hand, I'm doing the focus. The Tokina Cinema ATX lens is a fully manual lens. And let's have a closer look because it's so important. We have the focus ring. It's going smooth and very precisely. We have the zoom ring. It's a second ring. I already explained everything, but here you have a nice look on it. The zoom ring is going from 11 to 16 millimeters. It means it has a zoom ratio from 1.455. And the last ring is the aperture. It's going very smooth too. And here you can decide how much light hits your chip. You can use another follow focus to regulate the aperture of the lens. Though all three mechanical rings can be easily adjusted. It's really a pleasure to work with this lens. Thanks to the zoom pin, you can do very smooth zoom in and zoom out. On the left you see the original material. It's very easy. Here is a second example. We zoom in very smooth, no problem. Aperture isn't changing, focus isn't changing, and we zoom out again. It just works wonderful. So our first look on the Tokina Cinema ATX wide-angle lens, wide-angle zoom lens, makes us very happy. It seems to be a very nice piece of Japanese quality.